Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office. So this is the morning briefing coming to you on this Friday morning. It's July 14th, 2023, and we're going to be talking about heat. But I do want to point out first this morning that what we're going to be talking about here this morning is a change in our outlook for how quickly this heat wave will likely be ending. The models started last night in starting to bring down the temperatures a little bit on Sunday and into the day on Monday. So that's what I'm going to show you here is the changes we've seen in the models here in the last 12 to 18 hours and the impact that's going to have on our temperatures this weekend. Still going to be pretty warm today, and we still expect Saturday to be the hottest day. Still something around 109, 110, so a plenty hot day. But it does look as though beyond that, things are going to be changing. So let me start with temperatures that we have this morning, because a couple of things I want to point out. So this is a list of the 8 o'clock observations from the National Weather Service. They put this out every hour. So I want to point out some things in the, let's start this what they call the southern Sacramento Valley. Look at Travis Air Force Base, 62 degrees with a southwesterly wind at 16 miles an hour. So we have the onshore breeze, marine layers pretty thin, still only down around 1,000 feet or less, but 62 degrees. You go a little bit farther to the east, Sac Executive Airport has 64 degrees with just a very light wind. The downtown OB that we show you for official daytime highs comes in at 69. By the way, yesterday we were reporting that downtown Sac came in at 99. The Weather Service adjusted that to 100. But then look what happens as you get farther away from the Delta. Lincoln reports 72, Beale Air Force Base 77, and then the old inversion in the foothills, 77 degrees, I should say. Beale was 75, Auburn 77. So between Travis Air Force Base and Auburn, there's a 15-degree difference. And this has to do everything with the inversion. This has everything to do with the onshore breeze. If you go into the Sierra, look at even Blue Canyon, 71 degrees. Again, an indication of the inversion that has gone on. So this is the warm air aloft that we've been looking at to come in. You know, earlier this week I was showing you those 5,000-foot temperatures. Well, here they are. Morning temperatures in the 70s, and that will be even stronger first thing tomorrow morning. It will be warmer on the west slope than what you're going to see down on the valley floor. I still think the valley will be warm at night this coming weekend, but I think we'll see temperatures in the 60s, whereas the foothills will see more temperatures like this, upper 70s, if you will. And then if you look at toward the Bay Area, we do have some of the morning cloudiness into Napa first thing this morning. It's just 58 and cloudy. And we also have temperatures in the 50s along the coast. So this is a heat wave at this time of year is a little bit different from what we can see in the fall. We still have some of the onshore breeze going, and so that means that areas like Napa County, Solano County, and certainly the Bay Area, and if you're going to be in Monterey this weekend, while the fog will burn off, the temperatures will stay cool because there'll be some onshore push. The wind will be coming from the ocean onto the land, onshore wind. In the fall, when we get offshore winds, the north winds that go out through the Carquena Strait, then you can start to see the temperatures along the coast really spike up. So if you do want to get away this weekend, away from the valley heat, going to the coast would be a great thing to do. All right, let me show you why we're starting to see a change in the pattern. All right, so this is our 500 millibar chart. Move this just a little bit. And this is the 6Z run. So let me just show you that here comes the ridge. So this is Saturday, the big ridge, and this is just a classic warm weather pattern for us, hot weather pattern. So big ridge, but this little trough out in here is now showing signs of accelerating. So sure, Saturday's gonna be hot. This is Saturday night. This is Sunday morning. Look at how the ridge is suddenly shifting. It's down toward St. George, Utah, the center of the high. And this ridge, as it kicks in, will start to increase onshore breeze. Sunday will still be around 105 maybe in the valley, but we were thinking 108. And then if you look at this is Sunday night. Sunday night, we should see some rapid cooling in Sacramento, San Joaquin County, and surrounding areas. And then into Monday, with this passing trough, temperatures are likely going to stay under 100. Now, we're still talking 98 or 99, but the pattern will shift enough that the threat of the 105s, 110s, 109s that will pass by. And the pattern for next week looks warm, but not overly hot. So with that in mind, let me show you let's see, what do I got here? I got the HRRR up here. I'll show you a couple of the different models and see how they're handling the hotter weather. So let's see. I'll show you this afternoon what the HRRR is showing. And as I scan over this, the numbers will pop up. So this is showing, 104, 105. So warmer, hotter than yesterday, and it's pretty consistent up and down the valley. 102, 3, 4, 5, somewhere in that area for most spots. But if you go down toward Solano County, 90s and 80s as you get closer to the water. So that's this afternoon. And then the number for Saturday afternoon, this is the hottest. This is going to be the hottest day, 108, 109. So this is all in the ballpark of what we've been saying all week long. I think even on Monday, we were forecasting 109 for Saturday. We adjusted it the other day to 110. But we've been varying the Saturday forecast by 1 degree. And that's not because we're outstanding forecasters. It's because the models have been very consistent in what we've been seeing. And that really helps us when it comes to forecasting. So that's the HRRR. The HRRR won't get you out till Sunday, but let me show you what the NAM is showing you. This is very similar. This is the same time, Saturday afternoon, showing very similar temperatures, 108 to 110 up and down the area. But then watch what happens as we get into the day on Sunday. A couple of things will happen here. This will be Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock. I know it's tough to tell, but these black lines are the surface isobars, and there's more of an onshore push, and you can even see it here. You see how you have that shading right in there, really bringing the cooling into Sacramento County, but you go toward Highway 20 and north, so Butte County, even for those of you in Live Oak and Marysville, it's still going to be hot with temperatures over 100. But this is showing that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Sacramento County may only be in the 90s. We're still going to forecast about 105 because it may be one of those days. Let me back this up a little bit. Let's see, this doesn't quite show it. But it may be one of those days where Sacramento reaches the max temperature at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that may be 104, 105. And then in the evening, temperatures really come down. And then on Monday, this is Monday afternoon, widespread temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, maybe as high as 100 in areas well away from the Delta. So that's the good news that I have for you this morning, is that the models are starting to come into agreement that we're going to see a faster end to the heat wave. I'm not saying we're going to get temperatures back into the 80s anytime soon, but it does look as though the spike for Saturday up around 109, 110 is going to be short-lived, and that Sunday is going to be that borderline transition day, waiting for the onshore breeze, so we may get to 105 or something like that at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And then by the evening, temperatures will be noticeably cooler than Saturday. And then for next week, we stay in that range of, maybe 94 to 98, something like that. So some good news for you on this Friday morning. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. Let's see, I'll be on KCRA tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. I'll have more on the updates that I've been showing you this morning. And again, these updates are just within the last 18 to 24 hours on the model. So this is some great news to share on a Friday morning. Try to get through the heat today and tomorrow. Like I said, things will start to get better on Sunday. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you later.